Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're talking about Matilda the Musical, and how to do a movie musical right.
This is the story of her great escape.
We'll be looking at the 2022 movie adaptation of Roald Dahl's beloved children's novel, and examining the ways in which the musical has successfully been transferred from stage to screen. Did Matilda the Musical have you dancing in the aisles, or does the 90s movie still hold first place in your heart? Let us know in the comments. Matilda the Musical gives new life to the familiar story of a little girl with an unbreakable spirit and extraordinary brain power.
Is maths your favorite thing?
What I really like is reading. It's like a holiday in your head.
Neglected by her parents and finding comfort in her novels, she meets her real nemesis when she starts school, the child-hating headmistress Miss Trunchbull. Matilda's dealings with the eccentric authoritarian lead her to discover an incredible talent, which allows her to really fight back.
Matilda, you need to be very careful! Miss Trunchbull, she's dangerous. Eat.
So am I.
Matilda is a story that many of us discovered in our formative years, and it's populated with characters we already know and love. Or at least love to hate in some cases.
Even if you didn't do it, I'm gonna punish you, because I'm big and you're small, and I'm right and you're wrong, and there's nothing you can do about it.
The actors in the new adaptation are competing with the fantastic cast of the Danny DeVito movie, in addition to Quentin Blake's defining illustrations and the pictures in our heads. Many movie viewers will also have fond memories of a particular portrayal from the stage show.
Nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty.
Nevertheless, the cast of this new musical adaptation rise to meet our expectations, and exceed them. Like the book, the movie musical is set in the UK, and the cast features some of the best and brightest of British and Irish talent. It's hard to measure up to Pam Ferris's terrifying Trunchbull, but Emma Thompson puts her own spin on the role.
They're like troublemakers, wormwood. They make such a lovely sound when they snap.
In heavy prosthetics, she's almost unrecognizable, towering above the children and striking fear into the audience, even as she bursts into song. Stephen Graham and Andrea Riseborough are also enjoyably nasty as Mr. and Mrs. Wormwood.
This fella comes into the lot. Huge he was. Great big bear of a man. And this bear of a man wants a luxury car.
Oh, lovely. That's a bear's drive.
However, the real revelation among the adult cast is Bond star Lashana Lynch as Miss Honey. The actress captures the warmth and quiet determination of Matilda's teacher, while also subtly portraying the effects of the trauma in her past. She's also got a great voice.
Your mind is extraordinary. Just the biggest song in the world.
The cast do their own singing, and although most of them are actors first and foremost, they really know how to put on a show. Despite the impressive adult cast, Matilda the Musical isn't about the grown-ups, it's about the kids. They say never work with children or animals, but apparently these young actors are the exception to the rule.
We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done, and we'll have the Trunchbull bolting, we're revolting.
A movie populated by stage school children with cutesy upper-class British accents might sound like musical hell, but bear with us, they're not as annoying as they sound. In fact, they're the best thing about the movie, which is high praise. Matilda herself, played by Irish actress Alisha Weir, has a likable charisma and genuine charm. We root for her in her struggles and cheer at her victories.
You don't have to cry. You don't have to shout. 'Cause if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you.
The side characters make their mark too, and it's in the chorus numbers that the children's ensemble really has a chance to shine. Misha Garbutt's Hortensia, also known as Red Beret Girl, went viral after the release of a dance scene from the movie. She sets the bar high, but she's not the only kid who really brings it. The standard of dancing and singing is high throughout.
R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. It is too early for you, E-R-E-volting.
The 1996 Matilda movie is so iconic and tightly paced that padding out the story with song and dance numbers feels dangerous. It worked so well before, why mess with the formula?
Matilda, you know how to multiply big numbers?
I read this book last year in mathematics at the library.
However, like Hairspray before it, this movie musical manages to create something entirely new while keeping much of what we loved about the old film. The characters are very similar, and the plot follows the same trajectory, but there's also plenty of new stuff to engage the audience.
Miss Honey, I need to show you something. Am I strange?
The English setting changes the vibe straight away, as does the bright color palette. The themes are also presented in such a way that they feel timeless, yet very current at the same time. The celebration of rebellious kids and intellect over brutality feels like a pushback against those who denigrate today's youth as spoiled and overly sensitive. When it comes to the storyline, the movie musical draws more from the book and stage show than the old film. For example, we don't get the rescue of Lissy Doll. However, we do get an increased role for the librarian, Mrs. Phelps.
Your mind, Matilda. Your parents must think they've won the lottery with a child like you.
In addition, a series of fantastical sequences add color and intrigue to the 2022 film. Plus, Miss Honey's backstory, like in the stage musical, is treated with a lot of care and attention. And while the 90s movie made Matilda's brother Michael more unpleasant than in the book, he's gone altogether in the movie musical.
My boy, today's the day I take you to the shop. What do you say?
I don't know. What do you say, Dad?
In transferring the musical from stage to screen, some elements of the show have also fallen by the wayside.
In this world, children, there are winners and there are losers.
There are missing songs like Miss Honey's solo titled Pathetic, Act 2 opener Telly, and Mrs. Wormwood's big number Loud. Actress Andrea Riseborough actually spent months on the latter musical sequence, which sadly didn't make it into the finished film.
But isn't that illegal? And sort of, well, wrong?
It's a shame, but cutting back some side plots arguably stops the movie from becoming overlong and keeps the focus on Matilda as the protagonist. Plus, the movie introduces a refreshing original finale piece called Still Holding My Hand. Mrs. Phelps is also transported from the library, parking up her book van in numerous locations instead. It's a small change, but it allows the movie to make the most of the picturesque scenery.
Mrs. Phelps, where's the revenge section?
If there's one thing that makes the Matilda stage show really great, it's the song and dance numbers. Thankfully, the movie musical makes them even bigger and better. The opener, Miracle, is a visually appealing spectacle that gets us excited for what's to come. Miss Trunchbull, meanwhile, gets a couple of epic musical sequences that delve deeper into her psyche, and Miss Honey's plaintive performance of My House is genuinely moving.
This is my house. It isn't much, but it is enough.
Matilda's song Naughty is a lot of fun, and When I Grow Up is also a high point. However, the real showstoppers are the big group numbers, led by the incredible children's ensemble. Tim Minchin's tunes are catchy and joyous, and the kids really sell them. The school song stands out for its clever and well-delivered lyrics, while Bruce is a riot, plain and simple. Of course, there's also Revolting Children, which is nothing short of glorious. After all, its infectious energy is what this movie is all about. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Movie musicals never fail to bring a smile, but not all of them can be described as good. Thin storylines, songs that are shoehorned in rather than serving the plot, and actors in pivotal roles who can't actually sing or dance are all common pitfalls.
No! That's not right!
Matilda deftly avoids the cliches and instead serves up as a sumptuous musical extravaganza. The cast is pitch perfect, the story has something to say, and the songs are guaranteed to get stuck in your head. It captures the spirit of the book while bringing something new to the table, and it's definitely worth a watch.
You're a hero!
It is too early for you.
Who's doing this?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.